Hello, I'm Madam Eva, a biology teacher from Educare Tanzania, and I'm here again, my dear students, for you to take you through a series of lectures involving solving of revision questions. And today we'll make the continuation of our solvings in the exercise number 2.3. And today we are going to solve only the question number 4. Why? It's just because our question is too long to solve with other questions, because it will make the students bored. So I decided to put it in the single session so that you as a student, you will not be tired or bored with the session. So welcome, my dear students, at our Good Media Educare Tanzania, for you to gain an insight on these revision exercises. But one thing to remember is that these questions are extracted from the book of Tanzania Institute of Education, TAI, and today we will deal with the level of Form 4 in the topic of genetics. And now we are going to continue with question number 4 in the exercise number 2.3 in the book of TAI, in the topic of genetics. Go and search it, you will find the question number 4 resemble like this here. And my dear students, now it's our time to solve our question. You can see the question states that a brown cow was mated with a brown bull in the F1 generation. All the offsprings had equal patches of brown and white fur. Show the F1 and F2 genotypic ratios using Punnett square. A brown cow was mated with a brown bull in the F1 generation. All the offsprings had equal patches of brown and white fur. Show the F1 and F2 genotypic ratios using Punnett square. My dear student, I hope you listen to the question well and you understand it well, even though you will read it on it and you will understand it well. Before we go to conquer on the solution of the question, I would like to open the question to you. Nahitaji kulifungua vizuri ili uelewe swali lako linakuhitaji kitu gani. My dear student, this question hajaenda directly. That's why nimeamua kuliweka kwenye session moja ili uelewe vizuri. On this question you can see a brown cow mated with a brown bull. And the resulting F1 generation walikuwa wameonyesha equal patches, walikuwa wana madoadoa. So you are required to show the F1 and F2 generation, as you can see. Show the F1 and F2 genotypic ratios using Punnett square. That is what question demands. But your question you will start it to solve by using one genotype after the another. For instance, here you can assume that the brown bull is homozygous dominant and the brown cow was homozygous dominant, then you cross first. I think ukipata F1 generation utarecognize, je, ndo hao bull ambao walikuwa wanazungumziwa hapa au sio? Then kama sio, utachukua another way and you will look, kwa sababu ukiangalia heterozygous, tukizungumzia heterozygous, it means kwamba that bull and cow wanakuwa wana express traits ambazo ukimwangalia anaonekana ni brown, lakini kwa ndani ana rangi ana rangi ya weupe, lakini mwingine utamwona ni white lakini kwa ndani ana rangi ya brown. So huyo tunamtemu kama heterozygous au jina jingine tunawaita ni roan. Kwa hiyo utaconsider hizo situations zote mbili. Labda amebeba trait ama character ya weupe kwa ndani. So after knowing that, utafanya crossing za aina mbili ili uweze kugundua kwamba hawa brown bull na white bull walikuwa ni wanamna gani. For instance, here you can see in this scenario we are dealing with a trait that appears to be governed by incomplete dominance or codominance, given that the offspring of a brown cow and a brown bull show equal patches of brown and white fur. My dear students, we have the concept of complete dominance, incomplete dominance and codominance. So hili swali linaweza likawa ni kwenye incomplete dominance ama likawa ni kwenye codominance. na kama likiwa ni kwenye incomplete dominance tutaona, na kama litakuwa ni kwenye codominance tutaona. Kwa sababu kwenye incomplete dominance is that kwamba incomplete dominance hamna character ambayo inakubali kushindwa, kila character inajiexpress otherwise itajiexpress kivyake, otherwise itatokea character ambayo haieleweki, ambayo haijulikani ya tofauti. Au tunasema kwamba kwa namna nyingine codominance ni kwamba character zote zitajiexpress equal, ambako tunakuwa tuna kama hizo white patches and brown patches. And you can see here, let's assume the allele for brown fur B, capital letter B, is codominant with the allele for white fur which is W, capital letter W. Kwa tunachukua the allele for brown iwe capital letter B ambao ni codominant. Tunaposema codominant yani zote ni dominant. I think you understand. And now therefore individuals will capital letter BB will have brown fur, but capital letter BW will have white fur, but capital letter BW will have a mixture of brown and white patches due to codominance. So here we'll take a look on the codominance. Kwa akiwa na BW tutasema kwamba ana mixture ya brown and white patches. Ana mchanganyiko wa patches za brown na patches za white. So you will understand that from our question, you can see this is the brown cow and the brown bull were just mated. And now we are going to see what will result. Case 1 is for F1 generation. We can start with parental generation. Let's take that brown cow genotype yake ilikuwa ni hii na brown bull genotype yake ilikuwa ni hii. And that is correct, kwamba tunaposema kwamba genotype ilikuwa ni capital letter, tunaposema kwamba codominant ni kwamba traits zote zinakuwa equally expressed. Na within this scenario ni kwamba brown na brown walikuwa mated, but F1 resulting offspring waka express character zao wote. Kwa hiyo swali liko katika mtego fulani ambako wewe inabidi ujiongeze na uwe na akili ya ziada kuweza kulisolve vizuri. And we are going to look that ukifanya crossing katika brown cow and brown bull, the resulting offsprings now watakuwa kama parents wao. They will result as brown all of them. So by considering the Punnett square here, you can see this is the parents, tunaye brown cow and brown bull. Kilichotokea ni kwamba tumepata brown offsprings. Kwa hiyo obviously utagundua kwamba haitatupatia kile ambacho kimeelezwa kwenye swali kwamba F1 generation wote walibidi wawe na equal patches za white na brown. But here you can see they are all brown. Kwa hiyo utagundua kwamba brown iliyokuwa inazungumzwa hapo sio hii hapa. It means kwamba ni ile mixture. Tutaitem sasa kama heterozygous fulani kwamba ni mixture ya brown ni that's tutaiita kwamba brown color maybe ilikuwa dominant to white, then tutatengeneza crossing ambayo itatuletea mchanganyiko wa offspring. For instance here you can see offspring genotypes in F1 all 100% brown. Ukikompare na swali lilivyoeleza, limeeleza kwamba walikuwa na equal patches of white and brown. But offspring tuliowapata hapa sisi ni offsprings ambako wenyewe wako ni 100% brown. Then what shall we do? Tutakuja hapa, since both parents are homozygous for the brown allele, all F1 offspring will exhibit the brown phenotype. But this does not match your original description of equal patches. So this one will not match the original description of the question. I think you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Ni kwamba yes, tumefollow the procedure, tumefanya crossing, but this will not match the original description in the question. You will have to add yourself, lazima ujiongeze, uangalie ni kitu gani cha kufanya ili uweze kumiti demands za swali au uweze kumiti mahitaji ya swali. And now you can see, therefore, assuming the cow and the bull were heterozygous, which produces codominance, is crucial for the next generation. Kwa hiyo hapa tunachoenda kuassume kwamba tunaassume ni heterozygous. Brown and bull tuassume walikuwa ni heterozygous ili tuweze kupata offsprings ambao tunawataka katika kizazi ambacho kinaenda kuresult. As you can see here, tukiwafanya heterozygous, we can see parental generation for F1. Let's say both the parents were actual heterozygous, BW. Brown cow genotype iwe BW na brown bull genotype iwe B capital letter W. Then considering the Punnett square, the resulting one will be this one. Tutapata brown one, tutapata 2 ambao ni patches, white patches and brown, na tutapata mmoja ambaye ni white. Kwa hiyo resulting offsprings za F1 zitatokea kama hivyo kwa sababu tumeambiwa ni brown fur na white fur, but swali lilituhitaji tu cross brown na brown. I mean brown bull na brown bull, tuangalie the resulting brown bull and brown cow, tuangalie the resulting offsprings. And now after getting these offsprings, we can see offspring genotypes in F1. We can see offspring genotypes in F1 is 20% brown, 50% brown and white patches, which are codominant phenotypes, and 50% white. Kwa hiyo tunakuja kupata genotype ambayo ni 25% to 50 to 25%. Kwa hiyo resulting F1 genotypes ndo tutakuta kitu kama hicho. And then baada ya kuangalia F1, tuende tukaangalia what if ukifanya crossing ya either of these two F1 generation, tutapata kitu gani? And F1 genotypic ratio itakuwa ni 1:2:1. But on F2 generation now we will breed the F1 generation, which consists of both BB and BW. We can further use the cross of F1 individuals, or assuming only BW for simplicity to see the phenotypic effect of the crossing. Kwa hiyo tunaweza tukaangalia either tutumie BW and tutumie BB and BW, ama tutumie BB and WW, ama tutumie BB and BW and BW, kwa sababu offsprings wake hawajaji express equal. And now tukifanya cross here, we can see we will result with the same offspring kama wale wa F1 generation, F2 generation. It means kwamba F1 generation na F2 generation wameji express equal, wamekuwa wana equal ratios katika phenotypical as well as genotypical. Expressions zao zimekuwa the same. So here is all about the issues of codominance, my dear student. Go and read much on that. You can get the question which is straight to the point. Also there are some sorts of questions ambazo zinakuwa ni somehow contradicted. You will have to settle your mind ili uweze kuzijibu vizuri. And now after doing that, you can see here offspring genotypes in F2, it's also 25%, 50% as well as 25%. We have here 25% as brown one, 25% as white, and we can say it's a mixture of white and brown, and this is the 50%. Also we have the 25%, which is the white offspring. So the ratio will be 1:2:1. And now you can see F2 genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. And this results after the crossing of those resulting offsprings in F1 generation. Because kwani tulichoose kutumia mfumo huo ni kwa sababu tungestay katika kumcross brown fur na brown cow na brown bull tungeishia kucross na kucross, lakini tusingepata mchanganyiko huo kwamba F2 generation waje wafanane na F1 kwa kuwa na white patches ndani mwake, kwa kuwa na cows ambao wenyewe wana white patches and black patches, au tunasema ni roan ambao wana mchanganyiko wa colors. Tusingeweza reach at that stage in a simplicity way. And then what next here? Let's take a look on the F2 phenotypic ratio. We can see on the F2 phenotypic ratio, you can see we have brown and white as well as white, in which this brown and white, my dear student, tunaziita ni roan. Ukifuatilia katika media yetu Educare Media utaona kwamba this white and brown white and brown mchanganyiko wake inatuletea organism ambaye ana madoa ya brown na ana mchanganyiko wa madoa ya brown na madoa meupe. So my dear student, you will understand something that that after crossing this BB and BW, what will result? We take BW and BW kwa sababu walitokea wawili ambao wana express equal patches, kwa sababu ukirejea katika swali letu kule mwanzo lilitutaka kwamba the resulting offspring kuna ambao walikuwa wana wali express patches equal, na wale offsprings wali express patches walikuwa wana white and brown patches. Hao ndo ambao wakawa crossed. After this offsprings walivyokuwa crossed, tuka obtain F2 generation. It means after obtaining this F2 generation, hapa of F2 generation wakawa na equal genotype and phenotype expressions. Ukija ukiwa compare na wale offsprings wa F1 generation. So you have to settle your mind ili uelewe swali vizuri, because questions from this topic of genetics, my dear student, are not as very easy as you think. They contain some complications, so you have to settle your mind ili uweze kuelewa vizuri. And wonderful enough, this topic of genetics imefundishwa vizuri katika media yetu ya Educare Tanzania. Go and search in the YouTube, na ili uweze kupata access zaidi ya materials zetu, you have to click on the subscribe area. On doing that, itakusababisha wewe whenever any session ikiwa released au ikiwekwa katika media yetu, wewe unapata notification moja kwa moja katika device yako. Either inaweza ikawa ni simu au inaweza ikawa ni tunasema ni computer. So utapata taarifa moja kwa moja na utakuwa unapata access kwa urahisi zaidi. And then remember, this is the question number 4 from the revision exercise 2.3. Ukienda katika kitabu cha TAI, maswali yapo kuanzia mwanzo wa topic mpaka mwisho, from which at the beginning of the topic tuna exercise 2.1, tuna exercise 2.2, exercise 2.3, 2.4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and final the revision exercise number 3 ambayo ina generalize the whole topic. And now tuko katika hivi some revision exercises ambako vitatusaidia ku reach at the end point ambako ni ile general revision exercise. Stay tuned, kuwa karibu nasi Educare Media Tanzania ili uweze kupata solving ya ile revision exercise number 3 yote. Wonderful enough, this is our questions is from the book of Tanzania Institute of Education. I hope unakijua kitabu na ni mostly kinatumika sana katika kufundishia. You will get something new, you will get solutions of questions and so forth. So my dear student, this is all about the questions of today. Tuliulizwa about F1 generation na F2. F1 genotypes zake tukazieleza kama hivi, as well as F2 genotypic ratio zake tukazieleza, and finally tukamalizia na phenotypic ratio kama hivyo, ambako tunaona ni brown and white as well as white, and After doing this, my dear students, this marks the end of our good session of today. Ilikuwa na swali moja tu la 4 kwa sababu swali letu ni refu sana. I would like to welcome you on the proceeding session here at our media, Educare Tanzania. Thank you and welcome again.